Those cash-ins, get the Dark Seal stacks for the Ahri. If you get them popping, goes great. If they don't, I think NIP slip their way into the game, and the pick comp.
Sassy. Now potentially dangerous. Now you're looking for an angle. Hop away. Sassy's got the counter-strike, and the flash needs to burn. Flash. Oh my days, Nayo gets it as well. Spectral Morph from off vision with the flash. Bot side dive comes looking for the double knockup. YCX goes down. Can't get the cash. His leave stays alive. Gleaming Quill heal comes on through alongside the heal from the spell book. Oh no. It's Leave who gets the kill as well. Climb is still here. Are they going to try and redive this? They are. Here we go again. They want this really badly. Knockup comes on through, and again the double knockup from Niket. Climber has to flash. Savior can't get the auto! Oh, it's a disaster. More from off vision, having just ganked Sassy. He flashed away, doesn't matter, under the turret. 1v1s the Jax, gets value. Taunt there onto Sassy. Level 6. I think this is a dead Jax. Knockup comes on through. You can't counter-strike that. Justice Punch. Kill secured for the Viego, who's 2-0.
And it's just so
Obviously,
slick.
the Nami up there as well. Things like the Lucian Nami. We saw it last game. I think individually he played it just fine. But the Senna Nami ended up being a little too vulnerable to the scaling of the Smolder in the end of it all. Still, very good game so far from him. Climber looking for the invade, and he gets around again. He's got a spellbook smite. He's got a spellbook smite.
He can steal
No,
it.
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
If Niket becomes a top tier player, bring up this game when people want you to describe what is the glow up look like. Solo kill, getting the counter strike out of Sassy now.
Oh boy, and there is no counter strike anymore, no flash or hop away, but there's still an option to go forwards and heartbreak the Jax. Third kill for Nayo. This game, I can't play with the squad. My lane right now is over. It's 1,000 gold lead in the jungle partly as a result of that. SQW is going to have to give up this turret bot side. The Ahri dances away. It comes in with the grand entrances. I am here! And they take the turret. Gonna be forced to delay the reset here. I think Sassy might just get this turret, you know. They just got like 2 waves crashed.
But will he get out? Has flash, has counter strike. Yep, he'll be safe. Teleport's coming a little bit late
Get
for Melee.
a few cycles through that smite. Can be really valuable for helping you later on by making sure that smite is as dangerous as possible.
I typo.
Uber eager plays from LGD look a little bit awkward. We get shoved in mid lane. Sassy not able to walk up that wave. Oh my goodness, Niket with a flash engage. Exhaust after. Knockup. Charm. Dead. XQW is just QQing all over the ground. The tears keep raining. And there's nothing left there. Melting away in the mid lane as the Jax. The tier 1 goes down as well. Phenomenal flash engage from Niket.
NIP get a huge win in the power spike of LGD's composition. They're not meant to be distracted, just storming like hell outside. Perhaps an omen next QW. In rough waters here, forced the ult out of him by Niket.
Herald, Battle Herald. Battle Herald?
I think it's a Battle Herald, Sam. Whether they want to drive it, they don't need to use it on the mid lane.
XQW's used his ult and get that much value. Now you flashed away from the Whirling Death. Gets into the Herald. Looks to come back in. All the while, leave free firing. Ricochet! Nayo bounces on through. Gets the reset with the Herald. Another one. Another one. Just keep yelling. They know exactly what they need. Climber hops over the wall. Doesn't get it with the resonating strike. Just jumps into a grave.
Teams, now they've kind of all joined up. This is the next wave of big talent coming out of the LDL. It's been a year or two removed. They debuted last year, but they're starting to get steam. Atakan started, LGD, they're not that tanky a team, and they're already behind. This is a desperation play, one they need to make, but it's hard to do.
Solo kill makes the world end to come on through by so much time with the speed. SQW does not enjoy it, misses that Q3. Looking the other side, they come on in Niket again with the quickness and the flash, and the fight will be like the alt's namesake. Short, fast, deadly, more people fall, and NIP will not fumble the Atakan 3 games in a row.
LGD are the ones tanking it, and what a wonderful engage by Niket again. Helped by the fact that Solo Kill had a clutch disengage at the start of it. LGD, they're floundering. How could you not when you're this far behind in a game, in a team comp that is meant to be so far ahead? They're going to take the Atakan. NIP, 2 minutes until they can get a swing at the next dragon as well. Utterly dominant.
To put it lightly.
I mean, those are true words, Sam. I just feel like they don't quite cover the story, do they? We sometimes have to be polite. NIP, this is an insane early game given the composition. We said that time and time again. Getting 2 items... the entire team is half an item up over their opponents. I mean, besides top lane, I suppose. Even the the budget Galio, as it often is doing completely fine.
They didn't get that last dragon, it's worth noting, but Nio is here to claim this one. Atacam, not the most petals, but it evens up the score. That is not a bad thing in and of itself. And at this point, even scaling-wise, right, we said, look, we needed LG down an item and a half, and completed boots. By the way, of course, it's a feat of strength, so Leave right now is doing a lot of kicking of people's heads with some berserker grief. Doinby is in a 1v3, needs to flash, gets kicked back, Justice Punch comes on through, may finally get the shutdown, but in comes again with the quickness! The Whirling Death is wide, Doinby might go down to climb, another taunt, they finally shut him down, solo kill in a 1v2, Leave in danger! No, Sabum Leave, not like this! Niket wasn't there either, sorry, Nio wasn't there either, they do actually pick up 2 kills, that's quite important.
It costs them, 3 flashes and a whole bunch of summoners, but they blow even more.
Pod racing noises.
Doom Bannekin threw a spanner into his engine this time. Baron's being started. LGD, they are in desperation mode. They do need to try and force fights like this. Hard for them to tank the objective, though.
Sorcerer's Elixir on SQW does have the ult to work with. Watch the flank on the side of Solo Kill trying to ward it off. Mega Blast Cone doesn't find it. There's the ward going on down now. The Jack Mega Blast Cone to the backside. Leave ball, but no, not again. The Whirling Death brings down the Sivir, but they've lost the Lee Sin all the while. Is this enough work done? Over the wall they go. Heartbreaker immunes the Leona stun. Another body stolen. Who needs a pod racer when you have a Dark Lord of the Sith? Resetting as best they can. They finally brought down Nio. Solo kill. Still getting damage. Golden for a moment or two. Another ult charge to work with. Can't quite get the reset required. XQW finally gets into 4 for 4. This game is getting damn messy. Darkin Blade, Infernal Chains, and a dead Fox.
3 kills to the Aatrox. NIP not nearly as clean as their early game. However, they do...
The other side. Solo kill. This time not leaving his charge of keeping Sassy at bay.
Let's see those resets. Let's see if Sassy can get in the backline again without the splash. It's a lot harder.
Quickness comes on down all the while, though. Leave is not really fighting. Gets a bit towards the down to get low. Taken is the dragon. Important smite. On the other side, SQW jumped on. Can't ult away. Needs to get away from all the autos coming through. My God, the Sivir hurts. Climber dead now as well. Body stolen. Savior does flash forward to bring down that Sivir, but comes at the cost of everyone else. Now SQW needs to run away. Did at least pick up some of the back end of it. Savior's ult came flying on through to get a triple kill.
Savior, I think it was the last auto just killing Doinby for the triple that somehow manages to get onto Leave, who also got charmed through the play. 2 alive from NIP. Another messy team fight where they allow Leave to get jumped onto. The peel for the AD carry that was so fed before really isn't working as well this time. They're playing more for the Viego. XQW going to try and stop the Baron going down. To be honest, with them tanking this, it could be a bit... Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage.
XQW gets a lot of damage from Nio. Yeah, that Viego hurts. Walks up in the Hallowed Mist, pretending he's still on the Baron. He was not.
Massive damage. The crits from the Mortal Reminder. None of that collector nonsense. Good build from Nio. Gets a lot of value. Blast Cone. Take it. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is a bit dangerous now, folks. The Climber could actually get here in time for the steal.
Niket's got a step smite as well.
He does, but going up against Lee Sin could have got here in time if you just beelined it over. Choosing not to, Baron will be secured.
Doinby comes on down. Baron secured. I think this is the price, honestly, of a lot of those summoners ending up on one out, but he's overplay. A little bit tricky. Got to get to the point where there is enough damage finally on LGD to threaten if a bit of that CC lands.
If NIP don't team fight well and they don't peel for the Sivir, they can kill the Sivir. And that becomes a bit of an issue, particularly if they die and a counter-strike comes in onto the front line. Yeah, LGD can start to play back against that now. They're still doing this from 7,000 gold behind. This should have happened earlier. Climber could get the big kick. He has flash.
They know he's there now. Sonic Wave went wide.
Wondering actually whether he would just flash ward hop over Charm.
Here we go, trying to get to the backside of YCX so down low. The Hero's Entrance comes on down and the Leona is dead. This time they were ready. This time there was no flag. This time Solo Kill has a flash. The Darkin Blade comes on through. Climber tries to hop away with the ward hop, but the ricochets keep flying and Leave keeps on flashing. Boomerang Blade for a triple. This time they have the summoners to play with, but they aren't playing around.
Tower will fall. Only 1 member left alive. That should be the game. Just over 34 minutes in. NIP team fighting left a lot to be desired from the lead they had, but they do close the game and will close the series 2-1 as the next wave. Well, hang on, they don't have. Yes, they do. They have the wave there. That'll be the series ended.
And credit over where it is due. Nio, Niket, excellent games. That Viego, that Rakan, the early stages were fantastic.